It's currently 10:11 p.m. I finished this tulip during the afternoon and evening hours. And right now I'm currently working on this African violet, since during a phone call after asking what other flowers her mother likes, and Mom told me she also likes African violets. And what I drew after finishing the tulip around 6 p.m. Was based off of a reference image I found using Bing Images. And I spent a few hours first outlining the petals of that African violet, making adjustments to the petals towards the bottom, so they would seem to be the same size while retaining the star shape that the petals form in the reference image I used. And then after coloring in with the darker color, the darkest color I've used for all of the flowers thus far for this project coloring most, if not all, of the section I've decided would be solid before more towards the center. That color being dotted and surrounded by the lightest, the next darkest color after what I used for the parts of the flower that are at the very center of it. I use this one to outline the African violet, and then use this one to do the coloring. Most likely after I finish drawing the African violet. The rest of the space will be colored in purple. As I don't feel this polystyrene ball is supposed to be like a holiday wreath. And adding berries and streaks would probably detract from the flowers I drew for this project. Which is meant to be a gift for Mom's mom. I recall waking up for the last time today around noon and getting up around 1:30 p.m. Around 2, I prepared a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. While also microwaving some of the pizza Dad got at Salvatore's the other day. And had that with my first cup of plain coffee. I recall having 2 cups and a partial third cup, about a quarter, from 2 p.m. to about 4:45 p.m. Because immediately afterwards, after finishing the coffee, the morning pot Dad made I had a bowl of Quaker oatmeal square cereal in order to use up more of the old gallon. That milk is still fine. It doesn't have any significant issues. After I finished that cereal, I recall roughly from 5 to 6 p.m. having a kombucha spritzer, just like I'm having right now. After finishing my current work on the African violet, drawing that for the current polystyrene drawing project, I finished editing the July 30 my dinner video and then uploaded it to YouTube. And the upload finished around the time within a few minutes of Dad finishing cooking the steak and asparagus. Here's where I am currently for the task sets for the current episodic event. You can pause the video to read the text. I recall the few task sets I completed. I completed them around 2 to 3 p.m. from what I recall. Sometime before Dad finished cooking the steak and asparagus, as he was marinating the steak, I had a glass of tap water. And there was just a bit left to finish by the time the steak and asparagus was ready. I recall during the evening hours having a sort of breakthrough to currently getting as far past as this phase to the next one before I decide that beating it would take too much time using my inventory attack. After I decided to purchase this skill off of this skill diamond, after initially ignoring these skills in favor of these earlier on.